In this day and age, the number of customers that we talk with, or prospective customers that we talk with, that don't apply simple best practices for items that should just be low-hanging fruit and easy to look at and configure and really offer quite a bit of protection for you. And I think there's really two areas that come to my mind. The first one is users. It's very common that when a company adds new users, or even with their existing users, whether they be laptops or workstations, that when you take those things out of the box and you get them set up on your network, the user on that machine is an admin, right? That is the default setting for when you set up a new workstation or a laptop, that the user has full admin rights on that machine, which basically means that a bad actor can, go to the most common threat vector. I've sent you some sort of email or something that has fooled you into clicking on something or doing something that then goes ahead and installs some malware or some ransomware on your device. And it happens because the user is logged in as an admin. So if I've got admin rights, I can install programs. If I'm not an admin, I can't install programs. So just simply changing the ways that people are logged onto their machine offers you quite a bit of protection. The next topic there is, can your users, can your employees browse to whatever website they want? Most users can, and that's a pretty scary thing too, because bad actors will entice users to going to websites that are not legitimate, and they get themselves into trouble because they're able to get to basically any website they want. That's best practice, is not allowing users to do that, and it's pretty simple stuff to take care of. The other one that I come across quite frequently is, the use of a firewall. Company says we're protected, we have a firewall. And I ask the question, do you look at what that firewall is doing? Do you look at what ports are open? Do you look at if somebody's trying to get into that firewall to manipulate it in some way or get through it? The answer is, what are you talking about? Well, firewalls have logs. Firewalls have to be configured. When you buy a firewall and you typically plug that in for the first time, it's wide open so that you can go ahead and get on the internet and go start browsing. But if you haven't configured that firewall and you haven't looked at what's happening on that firewall in the way of inspecting log files, you really have no idea what's going on. The very simple best practice is understand, what traffic is hitting that firewall inbound, and also making sure that outbound, that you're protecting the traffic getting out of your organization so people don't get to bad websites, don't do bad things, not intentionally, but typically users get themselves into trouble by that, and it's very easy to control at the firewall level. So those are really come to my mind, two very simple things that you could do with your users and your firewalls.